Hey, it's Cassie sharing my update for Encirca for Northwest Indiana, kind of what I've been seeing and thinking the last few weeks. Well, we all know that the last part of July and first part of August was really dry. Actually, I was really curious, total amounts of rainfall for the first part of August. So I've got 34 weather stations in my area, and I total up rainfall for all of those weather stations for the first 10 days in August, and it only totaled 5,700 hundredths for 34 weather stations. So no doubt we were dry. Things were looking a little stressed. And then here we just got a big deluge of rain. Unfortunately for some, too much rain, causing some problems in some places, but for most I really think that rain really helped our corn crop and our grain fill. So in many places, a good thing. Nitrogen wise, it's no surprise. We lost very little nitrogen this year for any N that was applied about April and later. I think we also had really good organic matter mineralization contributing nitrogen to our soil this year as well. The thing that really struck me about the nitrogen this year is regardless of whether it was a 2015 wet year, lots of N-loss, or a 2016 where we've been somewhat dry, we still very much can use the Encirca program to help a customer decide what's the right amount of nitrogen to apply and where and at what time. So it's been neat to go through both seasons and see that work now. The last thing I wanted to share is about Encirca Fertility, which I've mentioned in the past video, and we are launching in a big way this fall. One thing that's really unique about our fertility service is the ability to basically plug in a budgeted dollar amount to spend on P and K, and then understand how those dollars would be best or most efficiently applied within the field. So things are a little tight right now. We know that instead of just saying I'm going to cut my application 20% across the whole field, our program looks at where is best to cut and where is best to remain invested within that field. That's really unique and different to Encirca. Another thing that's pretty neat is we're able to do custom lime recommendations based on the product quality or the neutralizing value of the lime product that you purchase. A third thing that I think is pretty cool and unique that actually I think growers really resonate with the most is the fact that our prescriptions are based certainly very much on soil sampling and soil results, and also yield target as well. But the thing that's different is we're utilizing yield target by zone versus the traditional yield target by field. I think that's important because we all know that not every area in the field is going to yield 200 bushels, and yet the traditional way of doing prescriptions has been utilizing that method of yield target by field. We're doing yield target by zone. So I want to give you a little example of that. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this prescription map. These two pictures are of the exact same field. This is a potash application map, and let's pretend this is your field. And I'm going to ask you, which prescription map would you rather have for your field? Do you think is a better representation of your field's variability? Okay, so most growers, I think everyone so far has told me the one on the right, right? The big difference is because we're factoring in yield targets by zone, and the one on the left is not. It's a yield target by field. The field on the left is the one that was sampled by a competitor. I took the actual points and results and plugged them in directly into Encirca to see how the prescription would be different. So if you like this map, the one on the right, we should definitely be talking about Encirca Fertility.